Kyle, who's giving you fits?
Brandon Aiyuk, mostly because, I just want it to be Deebo Samuel's world and we're all just living in it. But Aiyuk, at least last week, really pushed for it to be a true 1A, 1B situation. I traditionally with Jimmy Garoppolo under center, Deebo Samuel has just shredded because he fits with what we can do with Jimmy so well, which is get the guy the ball and then let him run for yak. Brandon Aiyuk is also good, athletic, and get yak, but no one, truly, no one does it like Deebo Samuel does. Last week, though, obviously it was Brandon Aiyuk who absolutely balled out. He scored twice. He led the team with 11 targets, a 27% target share. The good news is even if I'm sort of wrong about Deebo Samuel, that maybe he's not this clear wide receiver one like he was at the start of last year. And then again, kind of the start of this year, he had a really strong target share. Last week still had a 24% target share. George Kittle was the exact same. Both of them got 10 targets. No one on the team got more than 4 targets outside of the top 3 receivers. That was Kyle Juszczyk getting fullback targets. So the good news is I don't know exactly where to rank Aiyuk, Deebo, and even to a lesser extent George Kittle, but it's almost hard to go wrong with them because they have really solidified to the fact that they are throwing to 3 guys and no one else. And with the complexion of this team, yes, please, God, do only that.
Lawrence, do you have any Aiyuk thoughts?
Pretty much the same thing. The numbers tell you that this is actually a wide receiver 1A, 1B type of situation. Deebo's got 2 more catches, 20 more yards, and 1 less touchdown than Brandon Aiyuk. So, that would definitely make it tough, especially when, some people had Deebo Samuels as a top 5 receiver, and he can give you that type of week anytime. But Brandon Aiyuk has the talent to do what he did anytime as well. So it'll definitely get the gap may be closing just a tad bit. And now Aiyuk is starting to show what he really could do.
It might feel point chasey to some people, but I do have Brandon Aiyuk as the wide receiver 24 this week and may end up getting him higher just kind of for the reasons you guys outlined, but also just because of the game environment. It's the early total for Chiefs 49ers is 48.5. The 49ers are not going to be able to park the bus. They weren't able to park the bus against the Falcons of all teams and finally had to up their passing volume. So it's not going to be one of those days where Jimmy Garoppolo gets to attempt 19 passes and they lean on Jeff Wilson.
I agree, but we're canceling you for soccer references.
So. I was I hope park the bus doesn't mean something else. And I was yeah, it's in soccer when you just sit on the ball, take the air out of the ball, and make for horrid.
It's what television. Bad teams do. Bad teams park the bus and play to go 0-0. And bad teams also lose to the Falcons.
They do. So the 49ers.
They might just, a little bump in the road for the Niners. What the Falcons were going to do, they was going to cover that spread. They was going to do that no matter what.
Never a chance they weren't covering.
When it was 28-14 in the fourth quarter, I text one of my friends they're going to lose this game. But they're going to cover. What do you know? They win the game.
Yeah, winners win. Champions cover, man. That's just as simple as that. Arthur Smith is winning a championship down in Atlanta. But, yeah, the volume is going to be there for Brandon Aiyuk this week. And as you look at the receiver board, you actually are going to be shocked, Kyle. The people Brandon Aiyuk is competing with, it's Jerry Jeudy, Curtis Samuel, George Pickens, Jacoby Myers, Alec Pierce.
Oh, you got to boost those Jacoby numbers up. Jacoby's good.
He kind of burned me last week. I had him. I kind of went higher.
460.
Yeah, it didn't I had him as the wide receiver 21, 22. I probably do need to get him boosted up there again.
Jacoby Myers and Devontae Parker are both top 10 receivers with Bailey Zappi.
Is that how you say it? I love it. That's how we got to say it from now on. By the way, Adam reminds the Falcons are well on their way to winning a championship. They're undefeated against the spread. So Arthur Smith knows what's actually important.
Hey, it's Matthew Berry from NBC Sports and Rotoworld.com. Just want to thank you so much for watching what you just watched, or at least being too lazy to click out of it after the autoplay just kept it going. So either way, thank you so much for just letting it scroll by your screen. And now I'd like to ask you respectfully, please subscribe to the NFL on NBC YouTube channel for the latest NFL news, fantasy headlines from Rotoworld, and betting analysis from NBC Sports Edge.